The winner and undisputed Big Cheese stands alone at the end of the competition Martha Teichner paid a visit to.
This is a cheesy story that takes place in the cheesiest state in the Union, Wisconsin. Our story begins in the town of Thorpe, where you can't miss the Penterman farm. Marieke and Rolf Penterman's dream farm, where their 400 dairy cows are contented.
Loretta's very sweet.
She is.
And have names.
Bye, Loretta!
And their 5 children run free. The Pentermans immigrated from Holland and never looked back, except that Marieke missed Dutch cheese, specifically gouda.
One evening I was tossing and turning, and I'm like, we have the good Wisconsin milk right here on the farm. So I woke up my husband and said, hey, Rolf, I think I know what we should do. I think we should start making our own gouda.
Which is exactly what they did. Just 4 months after making her very first cheeses in 2006, to her amazement, Marieke won an award. And then, in 2013, one of her aged goudas won Best Cheese in America at the U.S. Cheese Championship. A huge deal with immediate dividends.
My immigration lawyer called and he says, Marieke, I think we could see how the extraordinary ability route would go.
Right up there with Nobel Prize winners and movie stars. The extraordinary ability visa only goes to people whose achievements are internationally recognized.
He thought, well, you just became the best cheese in the United States, and we got approved, and that's how I also got my green card.
Yes, a green card for cheese making. Marieke now makes 330,000 pounds of cheese and welcomes 150,000 visitors to the farm each year. Her walls are lined with awards, so if there's anyone who knows the value of winning them, it's Marieke Penterman.
And how many cheeses do you have in the competition this year?
Well, if you don't tell my husband, we have about 30. So this is where the gouda and Parmesan meet.
We first met Marieke Penterman at the 2018 World Championship Cheese Contest in Madison, Wisconsin.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited, yeah. I mean, this is where I kind of live for.
This is the granddaddy of them all.
It's a nice piece of cheese. I'll see how the flavor is.
With more than 3,400 entrants from 27 countries, competing in 121 categories.
Smells good.
Some pretty esoteric.
This has got a particular yeast on it called Geotrichum candidum.
Others, well, you wouldn't expect to see them in the running for best cheese in the world.
He should be springy and stringy.
How many cheeses can you taste in a day without having no taste at all?
Well, you can taste as many cheeses as you like in a day. That doesn't matter. It's your mind that you need to keep control of.
Imagine a cross between a wine tasting
Top mint note.
and a dog show. And you get a sense of what this 3-day event is like. They take their work very seriously.
That's not legal.
No.
In theory, these cheeses are the best of the best.
No one can tell me what this is.
You don't know whether it's cow.
We don't know if it's
Sheep.
even cheese.
Which is why this one confounded the judges.
Have you ever seen cheese like that? We haven't. You don't like it, do you?
I do not like this cheese at all.
The gentleman right next.
Robert Ashabrock was chief judge at the competition.
We start at 100 points, and then we start deducting. Flavor is the priority.
It sounds like the Olympics.
Yes, a lot of these classes are decided by 1/10 of a point.
Pretty uniform.
Yes.
Knowing that, Marieke Penterman watched as her cheeses were judged.
We ate it.
In Wisconsin, cheese judging is a spectator sport.
Thank you.
Sampling is definitely part of the attraction.
If you haven't tried it, try that one.
I feel like I would have really liked that one.
Oh, man.
So how do judges endure dozens of blow-your-head-off hot pepper cheeses?
My lips are tingling.
Really, it's that hot.
It's hot.
There's a trick. Whoa. After each one, they drink half and half. Just imagine these judges tasting their way through thousands of cheeses in 2 days. These guys really love cheese.
At the end of the day, what we want the most is a cheese sandwich.
So this is the final round. We're looking for a champion.
On day 3,
Water buffalo milk.
Open class hard cheeses.
they narrowed the contenders down to 20.
It's like poker, watching people's faces.
Gouda.
Would a Made in America cheese, a Wisconsin cheese, be named best in the world?
The winner of the 2018 World Championship Cheese Contest.
Actually, no.
1, 2, 3, cheese!
A sheep's milk cheese from France won. How did Marieke Penterman do? 5 awards. Hardly cheesy. But for a woman who's already won Best Cheese in America, Best in the World would be an awfully nice next step.